Whew, yo, how's everyone doing? Oh, you can't see a damn thing. Hold on. Let me, fix that real quick. Here we go. Right there. So, if you couldn't tell, we are just doing a chill stream. Not really chill. We're just, I'm gonna be doing a more, tier list video, or tier list stuff later. Maybe. But right now, hold on, let me. It's not fitting on the thing. Okay, we should be good now. Holy shit. I was trying to like. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Oh my god. Offshore during start. Okay. Basically, what we're doing is we're gonna be. So there's this thing where, if you guys don't know, there with the new Smash game, that's said to be on the horizon. Not okay, maybe not that, but like there's like no doubt there's going to be a new Smash game, and we are speculating that the roster is probably going to get cut in half. So I haven't done one yet. I'll probably do one later after I finish with this one, or I finish with this. By the way, if you hear fans in the background, it is hot in my room. I live in Arizona. It's just gonna get hotter from here. But yeah, there are a shit ton of videos here about cutting the roster in half. Oh my god. Look at this one. Holy shit. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be uh not okay, I'm not going to rank them per se. I'm just going to be like uh I'm going to be like rating them out of 5 on how valid their list is in my humble opinion. Uh, I'm probably just gonna put in a. I'm just gonna put in a Google Doc. Not probably what. Uh, and if you ask me, what I look for in a Smash roster cut is uh, if you're gonna keep the if you okay no if the roster has to have one characters that has like like gaming significance, as in like are they on the lines of like Mario or Pokemon or etc etc, and two, if their move sets are valid enough to stay in the roster. And also, one thing I should mention, uh wait, oh crap, I forgot. Crap. I forgot. But basically, there is. We're gonna look through all these videos here about cutting the roster in half, which is harder to do in itself, because like there are a lot of characters that does indeed fit in the roster, but I don't know how one can just like cut a character or like cut the roster in half like exactly. But anyways, we're gonna look at, well, we're just gonna go in order on like this whole list here, starting with Mock Rock. All right, Mock Rock, let's see what you got. Oh wait, I should be listening to the video. Now I don't know if I want to like listen to like the entire video. I'll probably just like skip ahead uh to like where I the thing is, to, like where they show the full list. So, ooh. And as you can see, this is a pretty big. This is a pretty controversial topic. As you can see here, there's like a pretty a decent size dislike to like ratio. It's not bad. Like 6.5K to 650 is like that's fine. But compared to stuff like
Nintendo,
ow, to like this, like oh my, like ooh. So yeah, this could get tricky.
We
Or
figured it
this.
out, everyone. The next Smash game.
I should turn that down. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Or I don't know if y'all are gonna hear it, but hold on. Okay, I'll probably put it there. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be starting with Mock Rock. Mock Rock. And I guess I can just be rating them out of 5. So 5 being like the best possible, and the 1 being the worst possible. But I guess I should like in theory have to like watch the entire episode or the entire video to like get full intellect on like all their characters, all the YouTubers' opinions on each character. I'll put this in theater mode. But like I'm probably gonna be like skipping around because like I don't know if like the YouTube copyright system is gonna like go against me here. Because it kind of did with it kind of did when I did Kingdom Hearts. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get it going.
It's gonna be a reboot. I mean, maybe Sakurai has reasonably said he probably can't pull a game like Ultimate off again, but I've been watching Smash players around Robin for so many years at this point that it's just funny now. I remember last time it was just collectively decided that, yeah, Robin's not coming back. It was almost spoken about like a foregone conclusion. But nevertheless, I think that's why this cutting the Smash roster in half concept has gotten so popular on YouTube, which people keep asking me to do. And because it's an easy paycheck,
I'm gonna do one later.
If they want, let's do it. And we're gonna be efficient about it. I watched a few minutes of a couple of these just to get my head wrapped around the format a bit, and I'm not naming any names, but man, some of you people really like to dance around these characters for a while, when we all know that bitch has gotta go. Alright, let's do
it. I actually really like Mock Rock. I watched most of his videos. He's
okay, so starting off
pretty
with our
cool
group of 12 here, these guys are all 100% safe, no debate. Yes, even though
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Smash 64 veterans, they gotta stay. Like they're like, come on, how can you have a Smash game and not have the original Smash 64 veterans? I mean, that's pretty much the series staple. Like number one rule of making Smash, you gotta keep the Smash 64 veterans. Like, come on.
though the Earthbound and
How can you
Evolution
cut
series are
them?
essentially dead. Yes, even though Jigglypuff is a result of a very small and almost completely irrelevant snapshot of Pokemon's history. Oh, what's that? She almost got cut in Brawl? Oh, what's that?
I mean, she got Screamtail now. From Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I think, because of Smash, people, see, Jigglypuff in a, different light now. Or, yeah, in a different light now. Thanks to a, certain individual. A certain Smash Melee player.
It looks like she might have been at least a candidate for getting cut in Smash 4. Yeah, well, she wasn't. Too late now. I don't even really like her as a Smash character. Her playstyle is horribly dated and she's incredibly annoying. A patron of mine is working on...
Yeah, I play a fair amount of Jigglypuffs, and like, oh my god, it is so tedious. Like, basically, she just jumps around. Like, she just stays in the air for like centuries, and you have to like. Sometimes most characters cannot contest with her in the air. Like, oh.
On this insane mod that gives her fairy and music aspects, then it's like, oh, wow, yeah, seeing this in front of me, it's crazy how much they dropped the ball on the official one, but these are the OGs.
That's pretty cool.
An easy one, though. Dark Samus is getting the axe, and that would apply even if this Echo Fighter concept had been done the slightest bit of justice to begin with, but you had your chance and you blew it. That applies...
I mean...
to essentially all of these. Daisy, I would actually welcome a more diverse, interesting, completely decloned Daisy, but it's not essential, and knowing Smash's history, now that she's a clone of Peach, she's essentially never going to be decloned. This is what we have now, we're stuck with it. From similar.
I mean, if we could, I mean, if, you know, they actually, in the off chance they do listen to the fans, maybe they can do something with the decloning. Like, I kind of want Daisy to stay because because after Mario Wonder, I think she kind of like, I mean, I think she is a valid enough character to be her own character. Like, I think if you're gonna have Mario, Luigi, and Peach, I think you have to have Daisy, right? As for Dark Samus, you either have to pick Dark Samus or Ridley, and honestly, I think Ridley's like the better option. So I guess, yeah, Dark Samus could kind of go. I'm not that big in the Metroids, so I haven't finished Metroid Prime Remastered, so I gotta get back into that. But yeah, I think Daisy should stay.
Story. Dark Pit is my main, and I'm still happy to admit he may well be the single least necessary character on the entire roster. I think statistically he's also the least picked character on the entire roster. You're just gonna go Pit instead. Speaking.
No. Nah. I picked Dark Pit because I got the Cutlass mod from Donkey Kong Country, and and that's like one of my favorite mods on Dark Pit. So that's like the reason why I picked Dark Pit over Pit. And also, like, I think Dark Pit is just cooler looking than Pit. And I think, you know, it wouldn't hurt to have like a little more Kid Icarus rep, right? I mean, yeah, it's not like a series that's like well known by a lot of people, but like it's also a game that Sakurai worked on, so I mean, it wouldn't hurt to like add at least like maybe another one, or like have Pit, Dark Pit, and Palu stay in. Okay, actually no, I take that back. I think both Pit and Palu are like good enough candidates or good enough representation, but I think Dark Pit could just stay, right?
Of Pit, I'm gonna say safe for this one. Yes, the last game he was in came out a decade ago. No, he's not like a household name or anything like that, but he's a Sakurai character. He can have one, and by one, I do mean one. Sorry, Paladina. Similar deal with the Metroid series.
Why? Why? Why have one? It's Sakurai's game. Why can't he have like his own characters in here? He's not like overly. Oh well, that's kind of, that part's kind of debatable, but I think Palutena is like similar to Dark Pit, but like I think uh I think Palu is like well valid enough, right? Being one of the uh the more important characters for Uprising. Chrom, I understand. He can go. There's too many Fire Emblem characters. That's the main issue. And yeah, I know. Oh, Fire Emblem slander, blah blah blah. But like, you can't deny that. Yeah, that. Like, I think there are some Fire Emblem characters that like they gotta go.
Whereas Zero Suit Samus is not actually a clone of Samus, nothing of the kind, but we certainly don't need her. Her entire inclusion was based on the back of being a Final Smash gimmick. One that might be a bit controversial after we bullied Sakurai into including him. I'm going the same for Ridley. I kind of get the feeling that Sakurai's heart wasn't in this one. He's got such a lame, uninspired...
Okay, but like, he could change it. I think Ridley is an important enough character to... like, you can't... Like, Metroid is like one of the big three of Nintendo, right? Like, why would you just have like one rep for Metroid? Like, I think ZSS I'm kind of like split upon, cuz like I think she's like one of the favorite characters, right? People like ZSS. Trying to but like Ridley though, like if you have Samus, then you have to have Ridley, right? Or does Ridley have to go back as like a boss from Brawl? I don't get it.
A bunch of his moves are shared with other characters. He really doesn't actually feel all that much like Ridley to me. Another pass at him.
Okay, what's Ridley to you then? How would you describe Ridley?
Maybe better, sure, but that's
like him. Like his side B is like, what else would it be? And also the plasma breath. Again, I don't know much about Metroid, but like. And yeah, I agree. Like, there's some things that they could change, like his down air and his down B. I think they both should be like something, you know, like have some sort of utility. But like, I don't know what other. Oh, okay. Well, there is there's probably like, they could probably pull stuff from Dread and Prime 4 whenever that releases, but Ridley, he's iconic, right?
To consideration, other characters on this list just don't need, and I'm being ruthless here. I have half a roster to cut. I'm over Ridley anyways. By numbers, Metroid doesn't really need another Ridley.
Oh yeah, him.
I'd like to see it. Put Ravenbeak in there if you're going to do it. He's a way cooler character than Ridley ever was. Way more moveset potential, too. Richter...
Yeah, just, like, have Samus... ZSS maybe? ZSS, that's, like, based on opinion. For me, personally... I think ZSS is, like, iconic enough. Like, I don't know... It's not like the same thing. It's not really in the same lines as Mario and Dr. Mario, where like their movesets are like practically the same, so it's like, what's the point of keeping both? What's the point of having two Marios? But like, I know Samus and ZSS are like the same person, but like, I think their movesets are like different enough to like weren't like ZSS be her own character. And as for Ridley, yeah, if Ridley can get in, and couldn't Ravenbeak also get in as well? I don't know. I guess that's just me. Like, people wanted Ridley, right?
That's another easy cut. Simon, I think I'll come back to. Lucas saying,
damn, Richter? Shit. Ironic, because majority of the Belmont players I know, they just play Richter. Like, nobody's playing Simon. Not because of like the down B thing with it had like different interactions. Just the one, but I guess it's because like they just like the design for Richter a lot better. But I don't know.
Deal. I know a lot of you love Mother 3, but realistically, it is just not a franchise that needs 2 reps, and he's still kind of got the semi-clone.
Yes, it does. What makes you think that? Like, like, if there was no Earthbound, or if there was no Mother, there would be no Undertale. Or Mori. Like, come on. I think the Mother series is, like, a cult classic, so Ness and Lucas should, like, at least stay. Or, like, I think, okay, well, Ness, yeah, that he was, like, a Smash 64 veteran, but, like, Lucas? Like, the amount of people that want Mother 3 localized, like, oh my god, dude. Okay, this is something like I see on Instagram comments on like stuff about Nintendo, or like when Nintendo posts something. There was always that fucking comment that pisses me off. I'm saying it like, oh my god, I'm saying it like I'm having a mental breakdown. Holy shit. But I think it was a trailer for Mario Wonder, or any new Nintendo game that's coming out. On Instagram, I go down the comments, and like, there is always those people that say, "Hey, that's great, but where's Mother 3?" And I'm like, at one point I'm like, "Oh, okay. Wow, people really wanted Mother 3." And at the same time, I'm like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up." But yeah, I think that shows that I think Lucas kind of has a place in the thing in the roster. And I think his moveset is like, I don't know what you would change about it. Like, like Mothers 2 and 3 are like just Earthbound, and Mother 3 are like the same type of like battle mechanic, and like I think it's different enough to the point where it's not just Lucas being a clone character. They have like movesets that feel similar, but like it's one of those where it's like he has moves similar, but he's not a clone character. So I don't know. I'm yapping. Let's go.
Going on. it's an intentional design decision rather than a time-saving thing, but whatever. Ken, I do like him as an Echo Fighter. He's probably the best overall Echo Fighter on the roster. Clearly the one that had the most effort put into him, but, you know, we don't need him and Ryu. I think I will...
What? Yeah, what? I don't play Street Fighter, but, like, isn't the lore of, Ryu and Ken is that they're rivals? And also, Street Fighter 6 is out, and Street Fighter is, like, kind of, you know, getting a little more popularity, and, like, if you're gonna have Ryu, of course you're gonna have Ken. Jeez. Like... Man. Hey, you just said that he's, like, one of the better, renditions of, like, an Echo Fighter. So, yeah, I think, despite me not being that into, Street Fighter, I think Ken, if Ryu gets in, then so should Ken. If Ryu stays, then so should Ken. And that's pretty much, like, all the Street Fighter rep you could get, you would want, right? Unless someone wants to add, like, Chun-Li or, Zangief, or E Honda, or Luke. Oh. Like, okay, maybe if you do take out Ken, I guess you can replace Luke, but, like, I don't know. I feel like I would rather... I think if you were to add Luke in Street Fighter, I think I would much rather have 3 Street Fighter reps than just cut Ken out and add Luke just to represent Street Fighter 6. But it's like when you put a character, well, when you add Ryu to Smash Ultimate, or to Smash, it's not just representing one Street Fighter game, it's representing the series. And adding Ken is kind of like, you know, that's just part of, like, the Street Fighter lore where both Ryu and Ken are like rivals. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I don't know. No.
We'll have Ryu stick around as the sort of FGC rep of the franchise, which means that Terry can go. I know he's got a fan base, especially in South America, but just no room. And you especially can go. I'd take you out of this game if I could. Okay, let's talk Fire Emblem.
You know, I'm kind of split. I'm kind of torn with Kazuya right now. I'm not a Tekken player. I've never played Tekken, and I hate Tekken. I don't hate. Okay, no. I don't hate Tekken, but I hate Kazuya in Smash, as in, like, how he's designed. Freaking a million intangibilities. Are you kidding me? Terry, Fatal Fury is not, like, as popular as you know, like, Street Fighter. But, like, I think I think Fatal Fury is getting a new game, unless it's already out, but oh yeah, he's also in Street Fighter 6 now, so so it's unbelievable that Terry's getting all this love and attention than usual, but yeah, I think Terry's a valid one that should go. Kazuya's he represents the 3D fighting games, like, and Tekken is like one of the big like fighting is one of the bigger names in the fighting game genre. Yeah, I think I'd much rather. Yeah, I think I would get rid of Kazuya. Just personal bias, but like, I mean, if they do really want to add a Tekken character, again, number one, like, just tone down the intangibility and the bullshit. And also maybe add someone else. Heihachi or something. If that's his name. Hell, I'll even take the fucking the bear, the grizzly bear, whatever his name is. And also, no, he does not need tough guy. Do not give fucking human characters tough guy. It works on Bowser because he's a giant big boy turtle. K. Rool should have gotten it because he's similar in that aspect. But Kazuya, nah. Do not give him tough guy. Why would they give him tough guy? That's stupid.
Marth, you are safe. You're a longtime fan favorite. I love your design.
Yeah, that's one of the Fire Emblem characters that I think should stay in too. I mean, he's kind of like the face of Fire Emblem at this point. And also, like, he's kind of iconic with like melee and stuff. I think Marth is like, yeah, he's a no-brainer. He also shows off as like the the sword archetype.
Serves an important purpose in the franchise. Easy, just as easy as removing Lucina. Now, I will say that in practice, if you were going to cut half the roster, you probably actually wouldn't take these very easy to make Echo Fighters out. Or I guess the better way of phrasing that would be you'd cut half the roster and then just
Lucina I'm kind of torn on because like I think Lucina is like basically the perfect representation of a sword archetype character, but like that's what Martha's for. So I mean, I know she has like she probably has like other things in her game, right? She has a bow and arrow and stuff. Like she'd be like kind of like Byleth, but like toned down a little bit. Where she'll have the sword, and she'll have the arrow, the bow and arrow, and an axe. I guess I don't know. I've never played. I've never played Awakening, so. But like I just heard that she has those things. If they are gonna keep him in, then I guess they can do a thing with well. The thing with Marth is that he's known for like the tipper mechanic. So if they're gonna keep that in, then yeah, I guess Lucina's gotta go.
Just keep these characters around as well because they're so easy to do. But in practice, there's also no universe where Sakurai is actually cutting half the roster to begin with. This is a thought experiment. Roy, this one makes me a bit sad. I thought he was one of the coolest characters in Melee. I love that he's...
I don't think Roy should go. I think Roy should, like, he like feels similar to like Marth, but like, I think the concept of like, when the hitbox is stronger, or the move is stronger when you get when you hit them closer to your to like the handle instead of like the tip. I think that's a better concept in the sword archetype type of fighters. I'm not making any sense. Like it was like it'd be Lucina, but like kind of it. So it'd basically be like Marth with Lucina, where instead of like, oh, with Lucina, all the hitbox is just like one consistent hitbox, whereas like, and then Marth being like, oh, this hitbox, is the hitbox is stronger when you space it properly, but like with Marth and Roy, there's like a polarizing difference on like playstyle. So I think have that will be like a lot more interesting with the sword with the what's it called in the game, the sword archetype gameplay, where one character is stronger when you space properly, and the other is stronger when you get a little more aggressive and close up. While hence still using a disjoint. So I think I think Martha and Roy should stay. Plus they're from Melee, and we get some Melee rep. Oh well, there's probably a lot more characters that from Melee that could like potentially. But like I think as for Fire Emblem rep, I think Martha and Roy, like there has to be like at least more than one Fire Emblem rep, right? I think it's like popular enough. And yeah, they're no doubt they're gonna probably add like one more, but that's why we're cutting out Fire Emblem characters, because like Fire Emblem is not it's not as popular in the U.S., but like there's still like some real fans of the series, so I think it wouldn't hurt to like had to have at least like 4 Fire Emblem characters. I think 3 or 4 wouldn't hurt, right? And yeah, we just keep Martha and Roy because they're like the fan favorites. They're like iconic in the Smash series, at least. Both Fire Emblem and the Smash series.
Been recloned. I love his new playstyle. I think he's one of the healthiest.
Coming from a guy who only played one Fire Emblem game.
But we're talking about a series that has 8 reps, does not need 8 reps, and has been established that they're going to get more reps with new Smash games as they're released.
That's what I said.
And is one of the all-time fan favorite Fire Emblem characters. Oh, I don't have to cut Ike, do I? He's my favorite Fire Emblem character. He's the heavy sword fighter. Does the game really have something like that if we take him away? Not really. I wish it did with Ganondorf, but we're not there. Okay, for now, I will let Ike stick around.
Yeah, I think, and Ike is another character that I would also keep because like he's also like iconic not within the Smash series. Like I think having Marth, Roy, and Ike, those are the 3 most popular Fire Emblem characters in Smash history, I think. So I think those are the 3 that should stay. The rest can go. At least that's what I think.
One that may end up getting revisited, we'll see. Projectile sword fighters, on the other hand, we do have plenty of those. I like Robin's design, though. He's definitely one of the more actual representative characters in terms of Fire Emblem mechanics. And if I take him away, we have no Awakening reps left. The game that saved the franchise. I don't think it's that big a deal, though. And yeah, these characters who are just like protagonists who rotate every time.
Robin.
Just not really standing on quite the same ground as characters.
Yeah, plus we got Steve. So Robin, you are obsolete. Whoops.
Still going strong. Corin, nope. You are a very basic sword fighter with a dragon skin put on top.
Get the hell out of here.
He's absolutely the best rep for Fire Emblem mechanics. It's so cool we actually finally have a weapon triangle user, someone who uses swords, lances.
Oh yeah, there's also Byleth too. Oh fuck. Do I want Byleth to go? I don't hate Byleth. I played 3 Houses. That's the one that I played, so. But like, Uh, I guess if we are gonna cut Ike, or if they are gonna cut Ike, I think Byleth should stay. But if we're gonna keep Ike, then yeah, we gotta. Then Byleth has gotta go. Unless we could have like 5 Fire Emblem characters, but I don't know.
We've already had another Fire Emblem game come out since then, and you could basically just drag and drop.
Oh yeah, there's this one.
Still work fine, right? Yeah, Byleth's gotta go. I guess.
Oh, okay, never mind. Byleth. Yeah, I forgot about this game. Holy shit.
As the other arguable, like, heavyweight sword fighter candidate alongside Ike. Not actually heavy, but definitely moves like one. Shame they're getting the axe, though. Yeah, they're not even really the rep from Xenoblade 2 people expected to get in. And it's the same deal where you've got another Xenoblade with another protagonist that you could kind of do the same thing over again. Their switching gimmick is kind of cool, but it's not the only time it's been done, and it's the least interesting take on it so far. I would say the series does deserve a rep, though. And, you know, Schultz managed to stay...
Yeah, I think Xenoblade is kind of weird for me. I've never played a Xenoblade game. Xenoblade Chronicles X just released a couple days ago, and I want to try out Xenoblade X at some point. Maybe when the Switch 2 comes out. Oh, which by the way, I am planning to do a Switch 2 launch live stream just to like go over some things with it. And I'll probably get like Xenoblade X. Like, okay, if the Switch 2 doesn't have like a launch a launch title or a game launch with it, or then I'll probably just get Xenoblade Chronicles X with it just to test out the processing power. Ooh, the processing power of Nintendo Switch 2. But like, yeah, I think for Xenoblade, yeah, Shulk has to stay. Like, I think Xenoblade is like one of the top. It's like pretty it's like a fan favorite for amongst Nintendo fans. Power Mithra is also a fan favorite, but like well, okay, not really a fan favorite. Like, she's like not really a favorite, like in the meta right now. And I guess yeah, Pyramithra, as much as you got a certain type of demographic of fans that really like you. I think there are other not Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles characters that could get in. Maybe some Xenoblade 3 rep, or maybe some Xenoblade X reps. I don't know.
Relatively relevant in it the entire time. He can stick around. Ice Climbers, they've been cut before, they can be cut again. They're kind of a cool legacy pick. I do like having them around. Interesting playstyle that still hasn't fully been duplicated, but come on. Alright, I was talking about switching mechanic.
Ice Climbers? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Ice Climbers. Yeah, they only got like one game. Like one retro game, but like the concept of like controlling 2 characters. Well, I mean that's what Rosalina Luma's for, but yeah, I think, yeah, I guess Ice Climbers could kind of take a hike. And I think there's like other retro characters that could probably like stay in. Because like as for like NES reps, I think there's like a lot more characters that will suit that better than Ice Climbers, honestly.
So Zelda can stay, and Ganondorf as well, even though his design still is really uninspired, and even
yes, that's the thing. For the Zelda characters, like, they heavily need a redesign. Holy shit, dude. Like, how is it that there are like like so many Zelda games that has came out after Ultimate? Okay, maybe there's not a lot. Well, there's probably a couple. But like no, okay. But like even back in Smash Melee, the Zelda thing, I guess like her swapping, but like until like Smash 4. But like ever since then, I think Ganondorf has so much to work with that he should like have a different moveset ever since Smash 4. Ever since Smash 4, or like he should have had something. He should have had like a redesign ever since Smash 4. If Bowser could get it, so could Ganondorf. Link, they went into the right direction with him doing the Breath of the Wild Link. With him using the the different like outfit and also the different bomb. Not good. But like you couldn't give I played Breath of the Wild. You couldn't make his grab the one where you like grab objects, and you couldn't like rework the hero spin from an up B to a down smash. And don't even get me started on like his up B. That would have been Rivali's Gale. No duh. They went. What was. It's like. At that point. What was the point of. Redesigning this Link to Breath of the Wild Link. And the only thing you changed, which is down B. Which by all means. That was a good change. That definitely was. That definitely was a good change, but come on. And as for Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Need I see more?
Though he still does play like a partial Captain Falcon clone, I think having the Triforce holders in Smash just needs to be a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And no, Ocarina of Time was the Zelda flagship for a long time. I think it's safe to say it's not anymore, though. The Hero of the Wild titles have wildly outsold it, way more relevant with the newer generation. She's a cool character, I love her playstyle, but she's entirely a legacy pick. Pokemon Trainer, I'm gonna say done.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna do like rush down characters, one, there's Fox, and two, there's Greninja. So, and then Joker came in, and Mythra to a sense. Hell, I think Me Brawler is what I consider a rushdown character as well. So I think she kind of feels obsolete, which is kind of crazy to say, but yeah, I think hell, like I think we have like better representation of a rushdown character than Sheik. I think she kind of feels obsolete now.
Does get to stick around, though. Very unique character. It makes a ton of sense to represent the 3 original starters. Those are just going to be relevant forever. You've got 3 completely different archetypes playable in a single fighter. No complaints. As far as other Pokemon go, I think Pichu is an incredibly easy cut. I don't expect too much pushback on that one.
Yeah.
Let's stick around for now, at least. This is an
What? No. Mewtwo is staying. Mewtwo stays. No duh. Alright? Come on. Classic Gen 1 Legendary. You got Pikachu. You tactic, and you no. Pokemon Trainer Red. That's Pokemon Trainer Red. If you have that, you have to keep Mewtwo as well. So, and yeah, that's pretty much the Kanto rep right there. Of course, Kanto is gonna get more because yeah, no doubt. Pichu, yeah, I definitely agree can go. Pokemon Trainer, yeah, he has to stay because it has Charizard. Squirtle, people like Squirtle as well, and I personally like Ivysaur. Well, in the Pokemon games, but like fighting him, oh my god. Yeah. I think I think Pokemon Trainer Pokemon Trainer is probably like the best character to like represent the swap mechanic. So that definitely uh makes Sheik stay a lot more unworthy. So well, I guess she is kind of similar to like ZSS in a way that like well, actually I think I think where the Metroid direction is going, I think they are focusing on like the full suit Samus. So I guess having Zero Suit Samus just kind of feels meh. So I guess I guess ZSS could go, and she can also go. Samus Ridley has to stay, and if they really want to, yeah, they can add Ravenbake. Whoops.
May get revisited, but he's still one of the most relevant Pokemon to this day. Lucario, who was originally Mewtwo's sort of pseudo replacement, still somewhat relevant, funny enough, but I don't think we need two characters like this. With Sheik Gongren just now the main ninja character left on the roster, and is also still one of the most, if not literally the most popular Pokemon in the entire franchise, so he's sticking around. It's starting to get
there you go.
Really hard to see. Let's make it a little clearer. Okay, so Falco is on very shaky ground, but purely based on legacy, he will, for now, get to stick around.
What? No, come on. People like Star Fox. I think if you're gonna have Fox, then yeah, you have to have Falco. You can't have Fox without Falco. Come on. Hell, put the rest of the Star Fox crew in there. Have them as like skins or something. Cause like I think most people like most people like Star Fox enough. It came out back in the SNES, and then it didn't like take off until like the N64, which by then like they became a household title for Nintendo. You got, and I still don't understand how it didn't get any new game on the Switch besides that one part in Starlink. I wonder if Star Fox Zero actually did kill the franchise. Hopefully not.
Wolf, though, as cool as Wolf is, I think that Ultimate Wolf is the best designed character in the game, one of the best designed Smash platform fighter characters ever. It's too much. Star Fox.
Oh, come on. You can't. You have the Star Fox crew, but not the freaking enemies that they go against. Okay, well technically it's Andros, but like how there's no way they can add Andros because it's just a floating monkey head. But Wolf is probably like the next best thing. Next best thing. Excuse me. Hell, they could add Crystal Fox if they wanted to.
The franchise whose last entry was a flop on the Wii U, there's no world where that needs 3 reps. Educated Mark.
Okay, and like it can make a comeback. Why? Who said? But like, just because it had like one flop, that doesn't make it so. That doesn't mean like it doesn't deserve like at least more than one rep. Like I think people like Star Fox 64 enough to, like uh to like justify uh Fox, Falcon, Wolf staying. Hell, if they want to, and also if they really want, uh, they could just have like Fox and Falco and like the Star Fox team do like the thing with Hero where like they have 4 different characters in one alt. Well, then again, like uh, they're probably gonna do something with Slippy with like the since he's like a frog or something. But if they really go that direction, they could do the same with Wolf. Well, I don't know, but like, well, I guess having 8 reps of Star Fox is pretty is a lot. Well, I mean, if they really want to add more more Star Fox reps, they can just do like skins for them and throw in Crystal in there. Come on.
Mario, I mean, I'm gonna miss him, but I don't think it's that big a deal to cut him.
Yeah, I think Dr. Mario. This is the thing with yeah, that's the thing with Dr. Mario for me is like it's not like ZSS and Samus are the same thing, but like they have major differences. Dr. Mario and Mario, they got similar movesets to the point where it's like I'm surprised it is not an Echo Fighter. This is Mario. This is just Mario. This is a skin, all right? This is a skin. So that Dr. Mario can go. And plus Dr. Mario didn't get a latest entry. Dr. Mario's latest entry game is a phone app game. Case closed.
Part of the core Mario gang.
Oh, and it also shut down. So
I think he does manage to work his way in there. Rosalina,
Wario, yeah.
Yeah, she's in that group too. Peach, another super easy pick alongside Mario and Luigi. Bowser, yep, same story. Bowser Jr., he's kind of in there too, but I'm gonna say no. If there were fewer Mario characters in the game, you could make a case for him, but even with a franchise this big and this important, there's a limit. And then Piranha.
Wait, what? What do you mean limit? What do you mean limit? Like it's Nintendo and Mario. Yeah, no, duh. Mario's gonna get more representation. It's Mario. Mario is Nintendo. Like, yeah, no, duh. It's gonna have more Mario reps. Taking out Dr. Mario and Piranha Plant, that's fine. But I think if you're gonna have Bowser, you have to have Bowser Jr., right? Like, it's not like with Fire Emblem where it's like, this is not a big enough series to warrant this many reps. Whereas Mario, like, I think kind of doesn't apply because it's Mario. It's like the face of Nintendo. You could make that same argument with Zelda, but like, there's not really a whole lot of Zelda characters to work with. I think keeping Link, Zelda, and Ganon is like good enough. They could add like other Legend of Zelda characters. I know a lot of people want Skull Kid, but personally, I don't know. I don't. But yeah, Bowser Jr., I think he has to stay. I would like to see a rework of him. I want to see him utilize the paintbrush a lot more. Because, like, his debut was Mario Sunshine. And it was him using the paintbrush. Hell, maybe his final smash will be him using the Wonder Flower. And turning into Wonder Bowser Jr. Or Dark Bass Jr.
Planned as a joke that I did appreciate the first time, but certainly does not need to be repeated. Villager.
Yeah, because Petey Piranha is a better fit, right? Right? What about Kamek? I think he'd be a better fit.
And Isabelle. Animal Crossing definitely does deserve a rep. It's actually kind of a question of which one of these is better. I'm not keeping both. You know what? I should probably say Isabelle. She's much more of the series mascot than the villager characters are, and I'm just generally not the world's biggest fan of these avatar characters.
Whoops.
Yeah, strictly speaking, it does make sense for villager to be using a wider and more interesting array of tools, but if Isabelle was using some of them instead, would anyone really be complaining? Oh, I forgot about Incineroar for Pokemon. Look, I love Incineroar. I've played some Incineroar. I think he's one of the most fun characters in Ultimate's roster, but he wasn't even the foregone conclusion for a Gen 7 rep, and we're 2 whole generations past that at this point. May well be 3 by the time Smash 6 comes out. Okay, so if my count's...
Yeah, this one hurts. I also play Incineroar, and like, I think, but like, Incineroar's not like in the lines of like Greninja, where it was like he's like the most popular, one of the more popular like Pokemon. But even though he's like kind of a, a menace in VGC. But seeing it Incineroar go, that kind of stinks. But it is what it is. I think there are a lot more. I think there are, yeah, I think for Pokemon, there's definitely a lot more to work with. Or there's a lot more Pokemon to add in the game, so. And Pokemon's another one of those, is another one of those things where it's like, it's probably gonna have like a lot of reps, but like it's Pokemon. No duh, it's gonna have so many reps, so.
Correct, we need to be cutting a total of 43 characters, and we're actually doing okay. I feel like we're getting close to entering tricky territory, but we're not quite there yet, especially because we still have, where is he? Young Link. Similar story as Sheik, where he's just kind of redundant representation. I would argue that Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask still maybe deserve a rep, but again, I gotta be ruthless, and in this environment, 3 Links is clearly too many. What about Toon Link, though? Because he's not just representing like 1 or 2 games, he's actually representing a sizable portion of Zelda's output, which is quite distinct from what the adult Link.
Yeah, like, I think I probably should have said this earlier, but like, I think Young Link's like game plan or like, yeah, gameplay, it just kind of feels dated in my opinion. Like, it probably worked back in Smash 4 with regular Link to a degree, but like, I think with Link, or like with Young Link, and like Link right now, I think we are long overdue of like an overhaul of Link. I think Young Link should just like kind of Toon Link, I'm not sure. Let's see this.
And I really do like this idea of Toon Link being allowed to stick around as this very simple, straightforward, beginner-friendly representative of the broader Zelda series, and then Adult Link being allowed to get more experimental. He will be a tentative keep. Let's do a couple more of these weird, long-dead series sort of leg.
Hold on. Let me, I want to fast forward this because we got a shit ton of other videos to do. Oh, they added custom? Holy shit.
So Mr. Game & Watch was a cool inclusion in Melee, but I think I'd actually like to see these cycled through more in different games. Duck on same deal.
Wait, what? Game & Watch? That's like... That represents the first ever gaming handheld, I think. Or at least made by Nintendo. But like Mr. Game & Watch like represents that era of the first ever handheld. And I think that warrants a spot for that legacy alone. And as for Duck Hunt,
he really is the ultimate legacy pick, but his playstyle is also super lame. I think like 3 people will be sad if he was actually cut.
Okay, but like you're gonna, well, like when you play a platform fighter, yeah, you're gonna have a zone. When you play or like any fighting game, yeah, you're gonna have a zoner of some sort. You can have multiple. There are multiple zoners. There are multiple like brawler characters, and there's also multiple like mid-range fighters or like sword fighters. Like yeah, that's gonna happen, and I think uh how Duck Hunt utilizes the zoning archetype, I think like it's not to the point where it's like toxic, but like is it like hype? Not entirely, but like but it like well represents like that the NES era and the idea of like technically three people are basically playing in here.
I'd probably say the same thing about, which is a little sad. It's cool to see them back, but it's not like they boosted the entire franchise into major relevance again, and their playstyle is generally considered kind of uninspired. Simon is kind of in that camp.
Okay, come on. No, I don't want to. No, no. I don't want. Friggin', do you know how many people are asking for Banjo-Kazooie to come back right now? Banjo-Kazooie represents the freaking golden era of the N64. It like it was pretty much like the start of the fucking collectathon era. And I think that should well be represented in some way in that legacy.
As well, but the Castlevania series is a very long-running and important one, even if nowadays it's not necessarily in the best standing in the entire world. It's still got the show, though, which actually does star Richter, who I have already axed off. But no, in the grand scheme of things, Simon is the rep. Tentative on that one. He'll be probably one of the first ones to try to find him to come back. Meta Knight, let Sakurai have his fun. King DVD, let Sakurai have his...
But you wouldn't let him, like, keep, like, the Kid Icarus games? Or keep the Kid Icarus characters? Like, I don't care if Kirby is, like, a lot more popular than Kid Icarus. If Sakurai is able to like have to keep the Kirby characters, why not the Kid Icarus characters? What's stopping him from reworking them?
This one, Rob, yep, another of these legacy picks that's quite easy to hit. 10 more to cut.
Oh come, I mean we gotta like keep some retro characters in here. Like the concept of Rob being like a toy that pretty much saved the whole video game crash. But like I think that legacy should be represented. And also, I think he's a lot more iconic now, or a little more iconic in Smash history with the whole subspace thing. I think Rob should stay in here.
Okay, let's see. Wii Fit Trainer, yeah, that one will go pretty easily. Interesting pick the first time around, but even back then...
Yeah, I think the Wii Fit Trainer... Yeah, like, it was kind of like... one of those characters where it's like, it's... Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny, but now it's like... Yeah, I think... Yeah, you gotta go. You're outdated. You're obsolete now. You do represent the Wii era well enough, but that's what the Mii's are for, right?
Then a little bit unexpected and not like an earth-shattering one, and Totally Dead on the Switch has actually been completely replaced by something else. Snake, again, cool to have him back, but was a weird choice all the way back in Brawl, and is purely just kind of a, oh, cool, Brawl nostalgia kind of character. Actually do like his playstyle, but really not needed. Sephiroth.
I mean... Hideo Kojima worked on the Metal Metal Gear series. And I think people would love to have Snake in here just to like represent, Hideo Kojima's like legacy. So, and I think people like the Metal Gear series.
I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep Cloud around. I think you can make a case for a Square Enix rep, but even though they are a very iconic hero-villain pair, and Smash just generally could use more villains, it seems a bit redundant. Sora is a tricky...
What do you mean redundant? There's only two Fire Emblem... Not Fire Emblem, what? Friggin', there's only two friggin' Final Fantasy characters. And I think... And yeah, if they want to represent Final Fantasy VII, then yeah, Cloud and Sephiroth are like the perfect choices to pick. And that's pretty much all the not Final Fantasy characters they could possibly want, or Final Fantasy rep they could possibly want. If they want more Final Fantasy rep, add Black Mage as a assist trophy. I guess I don't know.
I'll come back to him. The Mii characters do still exist on the Switch, but they really don't feel like a front-facing part of Nintendo's iconography anymore. But custom characters are a really cool concept, and it would be a shame to see that go away completely. Yeah, we are getting into tricky territory now. I'll come back to these two. So Sonic, horrible playstyle in Smash, always has been, really neat.
Yeah, Sonic is one of those characters. Sonic is like the main offender of like a character that he should stay. He represents Sonic the Hedgehog, which is like, come on, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but he's so terribly represented, and I think he is an overdue, needing an overhaul. There are a shit ton of Sonic games that they could work with, so it's like, come on.
Substantial overhaul, but I think that overhaul is worth it. He's just way too iconic a character, was requested in Smash for way too long. He really is truly one of gaming's all-time icons. Pac-Man, I would actually say pretty much the same thing for, nowhere near as relevant.
Yeah, Pac-Man, no duh. Another character that representing Bandai Namco. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, if we're gonna have just to represent, if we're just gonna have like a character to represent just Bandai Namco, I think Pac-Man's in there too. I think Pac-Man has to stay, and Kazuya could just go. Maybe they don't need to add another Tekken fighter, despite what I said. But all right, move on.
Modern era, but like your grandma probably knows who Pac-Man is, right? It just feels correct for him to be.
My grandma probably don't know what video games are, so.
Olimar represents a major Nintendo franchise, not insanely major. Certainly no Zelda or Mario, and sales can actually often be a little bit underwhelming.
Thank you.
Pikmin deserves to be in here. Similar story for Inkling, minus that whole underwhelming sales comment. Splatoon's one of Nintendo's new juggernauts. Oh, you know what? Definitely didn't turn out to be one of Nintendo's.
Hell yeah.
And also just fuck this character. Legitimately one of the most ridiculous designs Sakurai ever came up with. I'd take her out of the game even if ARMS had sold 10 times as many copies. A lot of people would say a very similar thing about Steve. I think he's much closer to being a viable, cool design though. He's more number tweaks away from it than fundamental top-down rework level like Min Min is. And also, it's Minecraft. Literally the biggest video game mankind has ever come up with. If they can keep Steve, I think they should keep Steve. Yes, with a rework, but I think he's got a game.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, he has to stay. But just like tone him down. Min Min can go. I agree with that. Olimar, I definitely agree. I love Pikmin. I fucking love Pikmin. Splatoon, yeah, I think that's also a Nintendo franchise that warrants some representation. Oh, whoops.
He does have a very interesting, distinct playstyle that a lot of players find themselves drawn to, at least at first, but they've had 2 games to make something actually happen with that grounded playstyle, and they've shown that they're really having trouble making it work. It just fundamentally seems difficult to make work. Not impossible, but I'm kind of inclined not to have faith. At this point, he's a very unhealthy.
Little Mac? Okay, well, if we have Duck Hunt Dog as the NES rep between Little Mac and Duck Hunt, I think in a game like this, I think I think Duck Hunt works a lot better than Little Mac. Uh, but like I don't know what. Yeah, I guess even though Little Mac is like one of the characters that he seems like a perfect candidate, but like the way he the way he plays is like, how do you make this work? So yeah, I guess Little Mac can go.
And not a particularly relevant character. Joker, I think I can safely get rid of. Yes, Persona 5 did numbers, but it's the 5th entry in a series, and he's only the protagonist for that one entry, right? And it's spin-off games and stuff like that. Shut up. No, there will be a Persona 6 with a new hero. They can try again.
Nah. I've never played Persona, but I think Persona 5, I think that's like the game that like took the Persona series to like some relevancies. Oh my god, shut up. Sorry. So I think having Joker there definitely should represent that moment where for the Persona series. Like I said, I never played Persona, but like I think Joker is probably like the best possible pick to represent like the series, because it's from the game that like kind of put the Persona series on the map. At least I think. And also like all the animations though. Oh my god. Like it's obvious like Sakurai put in so much work into that it would be a waste to just see that go. So what? Oh my god, no.
Diddy Kong, even though I've consistently found him insanely annoying, he is important enough to stay. Hero is in the same camp as Joker, where he's a rotating protagonist, except he's not actually, because they just proved that you can essentially swap out any of them and it will be fine. That is kind of part of the problem, though. Dragon Quest originated so many of the tropes that you see nowadays that it feels kind of plain and basic in comparison. And also, I'm not Japanese, which are the people who are actually advocating for this character, but you know what? He really does have a lot of advocacy, and in this particular instance with the way he plays, I think the ability to drop in and drop out new characters as the game becomes actually a perk. King K. Rool is the main antagonist of the DK franchise, but he's not the only one. And in the broader scope of pop culture, I'm not really sure he's that relevant. I really am just finding myself going back and cutting all the villains. You can see why Smash doesn't end up with them to begin with, which is a shame, but keep using that word ruthless. It's the situation I find myself in. 4 more cuts.
There is no other Donkey Kong villain than King K. Rool. What if they were to add like another villain? What villain? Freaking Tropical Freeze final boss? The freaking Tiki thing? No. It literally had to be, if they were to add like a villain from Donkey Kong, it had to be K. Rool. It's literally the only one. So no, it shouldn't get cut out. K. Rool has to stay. Freaking call me basic, but it's King K. Rool. Like when you think of Donkey Kong villains, it's K. Rool. And I think Donkey Kong like has to get like at least some representation. My mic is way too loud. Holy shit. Let me tone that down. But like I would like to see a rework of him though. But like yeah, King K. Rool, like the amount of people that wanted him in Smash, including me, I'm a K. Rool main. Bruh. Nah.
These really are getting tough. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Cloud is getting cut. He's the protagonist of one of a very long line of numbered games, and then shows up here and there in other appearances too. Sora, though, is the main protagonist from a long-running franchise, and he's also in that Final Fantasy anime nonsense suit, and he's one of the most requested Smash characters of all time. He can be the rank. Bayonetta is still a somewhat
Okay, but it's not just representing JRPGs. It's representing like their own series as well. Like like it wouldn't like for Sora, yeah, it's like Final Fantasy characters with Disney characters, but like that's kind of like the magic of Kingdom Hearts. As you see my freaking streams of me playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time. Like, it's not just representing Final Fantasy, it's representing Kingdom Hearts as well. Just because it has Cloud, that doesn't, like, mean that, oh, Cloud's in this game, so he doesn't need this kind of representation because Sora could just represent him for him. Like, no, that's not how that works. I don't think. And plus, it wouldn't hurt to, like, have, like, 3 JRPG characters. Like, come on. It's a Japanese company. I think we well kind of had to accept that. And plus, you know, like I said, Final Fantasy VII, like, that's probably the most popular, the most fan favorite Final Fantasy game. And Cloud and Sephiroth are like the perfect representation. And Sora, okay, yeah, Sora can stay if they can keep the license, though. That is important.
franchise. Cool that she's been adopted by Nintendo. Very interesting, unique playstyle that actually does somewhat work in Ultimate. I'll give it to her. Mega Man, even though he is somewhat of a legacy pick at this point, he's a very long-standing legacy pick. He does feel very at home on Nintendo consoles, even though that's not always appeared on. And like I said, I'm interested in keeping the Mii's if I can. Okay, so here's the list with every single character accounted for, and I still need to cut 2. Simon is definitely on the chopping block. I really do like having both halves of the Metroidvania genre represented, though. I could cut the Mii fighters and then actually be able to bring someone back. Being able to play as yourself in the game is so cool, though. They do cause some delays in tournaments, and it can be annoying running into them online and not even knowing what moveset your opponent's using until they pull the move out on you at the wrong time. In the grand scheme of things, that's such a tiny fraction of use cases, though. Do I get a revolution if Falco gets taken out? Okay, tough choice, but I knew eventually I'd be reaching tough choice territory. Falco, yep, you're gonna be axed. Blame the Wii U if it makes you feel better. And then our last...
Man.
This feels brutal at this point, no matter who I go with. I'm not gonna have to cut Ike, am I? Please don't make me cut Ike. It kind of feels like it's coming down to a scrap between Ike and Toon Link, and that's not really in his favor, though.
I think with the direction where the Legend of Zelda series is going, like, yeah, Toon Link probably represents like a different timeline in the Zelda franchise, but like I think if Nintendo really want to push that that direction with the Legend of Wilds, the Legend of Zelda Wilds era, I think Toon Link's gotta go.
I gotta do it. I've been sitting here combing through the options for 5 minutes. There's no choice. The Fire Emblem franchise gets Marth as their mascot character and an incredibly important legacy Smash character, and it can bring in the protagonist from the newest game. That's fair. I hate saying it's fair, but it's fair. And that gives us a grand total of 43 out of 86 character slots cut out of Smash Ultimate's roster. This ended up being pretty painful. I wasn't really expecting it to be. I came into this feeling good for quite a while, but Ike is my all-time favorite Fire Emblem character. Brawl Ike is my favorite Smash character ever. I do find myself not really playing him in Ultimate, though. He doesn't feel that good to move around with for me. I don't really like the direction they took him all that much, making him less heavy, partially because that makes him more redundant with the other Fire Emblem characters. That's kind of part of the problem. And then Incineroar sucks to cut. Dark Pit actually sucks to cut as well. I love an alternate version of him that uses way more character uprising attacks, but that's not what we're doing here. K-Rool feels bad, Cloud feels bad, Wolf feels bad, Roy feels really bad, but I guess if there was no challenge, there'd be no fun. I'll clean it up a bit to give you a better look. And that'll do it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and let me know how I did. I'm expecting a lot of mixed opinions on this one. Likes and comments are part of what YouTube uses to decide whether a video should be passed around more, so if you think this one deserves it, much appreciated. You can check out another Mock Rock Talk video here, video on Mock Rock here, and patrons, members, and subs get perks like early videos and Discord access. Later, people.
Oh, man. Let's,
But I guess if there was no challenge, there'd be no fun. I'll clean it up a bit to give you a better look.
Oh, man. Buddy. Oh, okay. That's a lot to pack. Okay, first off, keeping the original 12 That's one point. Taking out Daisy. I think they could definitely rework Daisy enough to be her own character, other than to just axe her completely. I think with the Echo Fighters, like Ryu and no Ken, and also you're taking out Cloud and Sephiroth when it like represents like not only Final Fantasy but like the fan favorite. I don't care if you said Final Fantasy VII is overrated. Like it, no duh. It's like the most popular one. Hang on, Banjo, Joker, Bowser Jr. Lucario I can kind of get behind. Like I always thought Lucario kind of losing relevancies. King K. Rool though, no. Like when you said they could add other Donkey Kong villains, what other villains? What other villains? Like, oh. And I think he's iconic enough because like the original Donkey Kong Country games, like I'm pretty sure that most people remember the boss fights with K. Rool. Taking out Wolf and Falco. Bruh. I would honestly just... Me personally, I would probably just get... I would probably just keep Ike and get rid of Toon Link. If Nintendo is really going to that direction with the Breath of the Wild. With the Wild idea. I'm glad you kept Olimar though. Representing Pikmin. Splatoon, hell yeah. Bayonetta, yeah, I definitely can see that. Bayo 3 is out. Oh, it's been out. So they could probably have some new stuff from that. Sora, yeah, I guess, if they can keep that license. Hero, I'm kind of split on Hero. Because, like, Dragon Quest 3, is that coming out? Or it's already out. What am I saying? Fuck. If that's the case, then I think you just need... Well... Yeah, okay, yeah. If they are going to keep Hero in, they really got to do something with the menus, man. And Serenor is kind of sad to see it go. But... Okay, but yeah, overall... Mark Rock, you get 2.5 out of 5. Because... Oh my god, I fucking spilled my drink. Hold up. Ugh. Taking out Banjo, taking out K. Rool. I mean, I agree with like most of the characters to keep in here. Or no, I agree with like your choices to keep here. But taking out like Ken when there's Ryu, King K. Rool being a doc, being like one of the No, being like the main Donkey Kong villain. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, mock. You have made a mockery of friggin' the Donkey Kong series and the Final Fantasy series and the Star Fox series and the freaking what is it motherfucker the Banjo-Kazooie series. Get the hell out of here. Anyways, okay. All right. Counting half the roster objectively correctly. Oh, objectively. Meaning this is all facts. Well, let's see about that. After I clean up this mess. Let's see. Oh. Okay, Protendo. We got 9.1 likes. 1.3k dislikes. Maybe that's from like, again, this is only for people that has, this only applies to people who has the extension, but like man, 1 point, imagine, I can imagine this being around here if I had to guess. But anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta like clean up this mess and then like get a new drink. So I'll be right back. Oh, what the fuck is this? The fuck, bitch? Hell no. Hell no. Oh, okay. I'm back. All right. Now we got Protendo, who claims that this is that his list is objectively correct. 30. It's almost. It's 27 minutes. I don't know if I really want to watch all of this since we're like 1 hour and 43 minutes into the stream. So, oh, this is gonna be a long one. All right, let's see. Do they have like a whole list? Oh, what? Oh, okay, I think it does. Right, we're probably gonna just skip. I don't. All right, let's see it. Oh,
But that comes with the territory, this kind of thing.
Oh my god, you're gonna fucking do the slide shit. Oh.
It's amongst kings now. Aesthetic originality will only get you so far. One more. One
Oh boy. Okay.
more franchise to eradicate, and really, based on our philosophies, only two could possibly be considered: Punch-Out and Kid Icarus. Now, just to be completely transparent, I have never been more biased. Pit is one of my favorite Nintendo protagonists. Uprising is one of my top 10 favorite games. Punch-Out
Oh yeah.
is fun. But believe me when I tell you, none of that factors into my decision to cut Mac over Pit. What Punch-Out may have in terms of legacy, Kid Icarus outweighs tenfold in Smash legacy and modern impact. Pit's redesign was created for Smash and has since become his default look. He played a key role in Subspace Emissary and provides commentary for every fighter in the game. And look, I'm not gonna act like a decade-old 3DS game is the epitome of modern relevance, but a 15-year-old Wii game definitely isn't. Especially when fans of that game are extremely critical of how it's represented in Smash. Cutting Little Mac sucks, man. Like I said, he's such a shoo-in for a Nintendo fighting game.
Yeah. Results.
Bloodshed and maybe 3 tears. Here is our final.
Okay, here we go. Oh, finally. Jeez. It's like, stop talking. All right, let's see. Okay, first of all, original 12, the original 12, that's good. Dark Samus, ooh, okay. Nice. Representing the Metro Prime series. Peach, Daisy, Bowser. Alright, nice. Icy's Sheik gone. Zelda staying. Okay, that's fair. Falco gone. And is Wolf gone? Wolf is also gone. Oh no. Oh. Damn, has you taking out Mewtwo? Mewtwo's like wait, hold on. Hold on. Yo, bro really took out majority of the Pokemon. The hell? No way. He only kept Pika and Jigs. Lucario, Pichu, and sadly Incineroar. The ones I agree with, but freaking Mewtwo? Most iconic legendary Pokemon? Pokemon Trainer? The character that... Oh shit, fuck, my glasses long. The character that was, like, showed the swap mechanic? Or the only character with the freaking swap mechanic? Greninja? The most popular Pokemon? Like, I don't care what you say about Pokemon. It has to... King K. Rool gone? At least you kept Banjo. But King K. Rool? Really? Cloud. You kept Cloud, but not Sephiroth. Or at least you kept both Ken and Ryu. And you're keeping Kazuya, too. Ooh. Okay. Pac-Man's there. Okay, so... Oh! You're keeping Villager instead of, Isabelle, I see. Okay. Animal Crossing's kind of weird. Like... If you're gonna have, like, some Animal Crossing rep, it's kind of hard to, like, pick between, Isabelle and the Villager. Like, Villager is the character you play as, but, like, Isabelle is, like, a fan favorite. But, keeping Ridley. Took out ZSS. Damn, I guess the standalone character, the characters that, used to swap now be their own standalone characters has, become a little dated, huh? You're getting rid of Meta Knight? What? No. No, come on. How are you? Why? How? You have Kirby, DDD. You have to keep Meta Knight, dude. Meta Knight gotta stay. What do you say about Meta Knight? I don't think anyone is capable of doing this incorrectly. Cuts Mario. Did he really cut Mario? No, he didn't. He cut out Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario stays. Or no. Mario stays. Dr. Mario's gotta go. Dr. Mario is a skin. Okay. Lucas gone? Ike gone? Wait. Wait. Okay, Martha and Lucina. Damn, this dude just does not like RPGs. Holy shit. You took out all the Mii fighters? Well, you kept one. But you're just gonna let the Mii characters just be one character archetype? Bro. Oh, nah. Nah. You kept Banjo-Kazooie, that's nice. Cutting out Rosalina and Luma? You guys don't. You just. This dude just don't like. Uh. Freaking characters with, like. Freaking actual. A gimmick behind them. Palu? How are you gonna put Dark Pit and Dark Pit? And no Palu? Come on. Oh. Game & Watch? You took out Diddy Kong? Wait, so you're really gonna have Donkey Kong, like, be the only Donkey Kong rep? He's not just a Mario. He's a lot more than just a Mario character. He's his own character, like how Wario's his own thing and Yoshi is technically his own thing. There's a reason why he has like his own little icon. That's like saying friggin' what is it? Where is he? Like, there's a reason why Diddy Kong and King K. Rool was in the game. To, like, represent the Donkey Kong games, not just the Mario games. Unbelievable. He took out, like, damn near all the Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, it's because Pokemon is on a downfall lately, so Pokemon doesn't deserve rep, or they could add a lot more Pokemon, but, like... Whatever. Alright, Pro Tendo. This list was not so very pro. So, in fact, I think this might be a little worse than motherfucking Mock Rocks. So, 2.5 bucko. Actually, no. 1.5 for saying that this is an objective list, meaning that this is a list that everyone would agree on. I'm done. Okay. Next. The community. Ooh. Alright. Should I do Max Ham or... Okay, well, I guess Max Ham is next. Alright. Alright.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was a miracle of a game, a Herculean accomplishment that somehow...
Yeah. We'll get it. Okay. Okay, so... Since, Oh, wait! It even has a poll here. Oh, okay. So we can put it. You cannot be serious. Skins? You're gonna count skins? You're dumb. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Okay. So let's just see the final results here if they could show it to us.
Some tragic losses and surprising feat.
All right, let's see. Uh, okay. Does he keep the original the original 12? Yes, he does. Okay, good. 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 All right. Let's see. This dude. Okay, DDD Mennonite. That's cool. Keeping both Isabel and Villager. Interesting. You're gonna keep Robin? You're keeping Robin, but cutting out Ike? No, and you cut out Roy? Wait a second. Where's... Okay, here's Marth. Oh, excuse me. Sephiroth? You're cutting Sephiroth? I feel like... You can't have... You can't have Cloud without Sephiroth now. This dude kept Little Mac over Daisy and Ices. Wait, is that Ices? No. Okay, at least this dude kept King K. Rool, but he's cutting Banjo. This dude's cutting the Mii's. Oh no. Oh, buddy. ZSS is gone. Yeah, that's true. Jigglypuff. Oh, no. Okay, he's keeping Mewtwo. He's keeping Red. Okay, okay. There's Greninja. Okay. Uh. So far, his takes on the Pokemon, valid. Valid. Wait, I just realized. Ah, he probably did. Like, I was thinking of Protendo's list. Thinking if he did cut the Xenoblade Chronicles characters, he probably fucking did. Dude probably just does not like Xenoblade. But yeah, okay. Shulk staying in, cutting Pyramithra, that's fair. Is that fucking Corn down there? Yeah, Corn's gotta go. Why do so many people want to cut Palu though? Like, shouldn't like surely Kid Icarus deserves like some like rep, right? Min Min gone, yeah, that's fair. Duck Hunt Dog is gone. Damn. Man, I guess some people just don't like the retro characters, huh? Okay, wait, I see Ryu up here. Is Ken up here? No, he's down here. What the hell? No, come on. You can't have Ryu without Ken. Oh. Ryu being the only fighting game character up here. Like, if it's just Ryu and Ken, that's probably the best representation of a fucking fighting game you're ever gonna get. Unbelievable, man. Cutting the Mii's, that's crazy. Bowser Jr. I thought I thought Bowser Jr. was iconic enough. Like, okay, if they want, they could probably like change this. Okay, I think the reason why people want to cut Bowser Jr. is because they have to take account of like the Koopalings. And so far, I have not seen uh anything. I don't think I've seen Nintendo do anything with the Koopalings as of lately. I think that stems from because people got tired of the Koopalings. Personally, I never had a problem with them. Like, I think they're important enough characters. Like, I think I like kind of compare them to Rosalina and Pauline in a way. Which, where's Rosa? He's also cutting Rosa. What the hell? Damn. Did did people just forget that this is a Nintendo game? Like, yeah, it's a game that like friggin' has all these crossovers, but it's like, of course, like everyone's gotta expect like some sort of like company bias. Like, I think, yeah, there should be more Mario characters, and yeah, oh no, like it should be expected that there are more Mario characters. Like, I don't think having just Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Bowser being the only Mario characters, not counting Donkey Kong characters. I guess I could count Yoshi, and I guess I can kind of count Wario, but like Wario with the biker outfit, I think that's showing the WarioWare games. But speaking of Wario, I would want to see a rework of Wario. Having him revolve around Waft is just so fucking cringe. But yeah, like, crazy. Hmm. I honestly do not agree with Robin being in there. I think having Marth and Roy, and I guess Ike, maybe, but and like and a new fun character. Yeah, don't pretend it's not gonna happen. Come on. Yeah, all right. I've seen enough. What's this guy name again? Max Ham. Max Ham. More like mid ham. Two out. Oh. Okay, I'll be generous. You got all the Donkey Kong you got all the Donkey Kong characters in there. Well, actually, okay, no, you got Pikmin. Hmm. Yeah, okay, no, I think, yeah. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. 2.5 out of 5. Okay. All right. Next is Scott the Waz.
So Jacob, I hear you.
So far, all these fucking lists are so mid. Wait, hold on. All right. Oh, did they like take turns doing it?
Get Dante, like
Yeah,
Dante
exactly.
from this game, where it's just kind of like I don't really think if we didn't have third-party characters already, people wouldn't be begging for like Dante or Travis touchdown or
Sonic,
all those
people were
characters.
begging for Sonic at the time.
Yeah, and people were begging for Sonic and Melee, and you know I wasn't around for the Melee, all the Melee speculation. I mean, like after Melee speculation before Brawl, but I don't think many people were going like, oh damn Snake. What if Snake was in the game?
I was very online for this period because this was like when Smash Flash 1 happened, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like before Brawl came out, I was grinding Smash Flash. And they added not just Sonic, but Super Sonic to that game. And then like Tails, Knuckles, and then 2 Sonic OCs, which is insane. Everyone wanted Sonic. I mean, think of like all the Sonic and Melee rumors on the playground. Like, even
Okay,
the
no,
character was a Nintendo character. Because like kids don't know this, but like Sonic was so integrated on the GameCube, right? So like, everyone kind of just thought, yeah, he's a Nintendo character.
Yeah, I think
Bayo was.
Holy shit! That's literally majority of the cast. You're getting rid of Falcon and Jiggly already. They broke the rule of. Already, they broke the rule of freaking cutting out freaking Smash 64 vets. Getting rid of Daisy? Do people not like Daisy? Like Lucina, Fair, Falcon. All the Storm Fox characters? I thought they were like I thought they were kind of like the face of Smash. Is this really their list? Seems like it.
Because like super relevant.
Like it's not just like relevancies is not just like okay, it's a factor, but it's not like the only factor. It's like legacy. It's like both legacy and like relevancies. They kept Mewtwo. That's cool. Okay, well they kept Ike. But they took out Robin and kept Chrom. Honestly, I would pick friggin' Roy over Chrom. Also, cutting the roster in half. This looks more than half. You basically neutered the damn thing. Holy shit! Damn, no Sora? Again, getting rid of Ken when there's Ryu? And yes, the excuse still applies because they kept Cloud and Sephiroth, but they took out Ken and left Ryu. Kazuya's gone. Like that's whatever. Sorry about that. Villager and Isabel still keeping both of them. That's interesting. Rosalie and Illuma? Do people know like puppeteer characters? I thought, like I thought that was like an archetype that's like kind of made a mainstay in fighting games. And plus it's Rosalina. It's like one of the most iconic Mario characters. I think she's still like relevant enough. got Kirby and DDD, cutting out Meta Knight, cutting out all the Kid Icarus characters. Castlevania out? No Joker? No Banjo? Only one me? And you took out Sora. They left Bayo here. Bayo's like the most, well, supposedly most asked character for Smash. Do you know who else was? Well, next to Sonic, but Pac-Man, Mega Man? My god. Wow. Alright. Okay, so technically this is both Scott. Oh, whoops. Ah, shit, I can't fucking type. And I got allergies. Slash... Dude. Okay. I think they cut, like, more than half of the roster, though. So for that... let me check again. Hello, Diddy Kong? Come on. They kept Pikmin. Or they kept Olimar. That's nice. But honestly, holy shit. I'm giving this shit 1.5 out of 5. Fuck out of here. Trash. Okay, Nintendo. Let's see what you got.
On the selection screen. 43 must stay, 43 must go. Who would bite the bullet? Okay, so first of all, this brand sucks. This was the Smash trend that was floating around the web last year. A fun, hypothetical exercise debating how the Smash roster should be split if half of them had to get the axe. I emphasize hypothetical because some started to unironically like this idea, thinking Sakurai should cut the base roster in half in the next Smash game so that the half that were left could be given the time of day for maybe a moveset rework, some major balance changes, or even a complete overhaul to their character. And I get it. Just look at this guy. But the problem with this is that these people started assuming Sakurai would cut the roster in the same way they would, not considering that Sakurai is Sakurai and would do whatever he wanted, leaving people to turn on this idea as soon as it's implemented. After all, there is a reason why game developers don't listen to us fans, and it's because we're idiots. There's a new Nintendo Direct coming soon, so of course people are blabbering on about this idea still, not realizing that this would be the worst way to market a game ever. I mean, just imagine Sakurai/Nintendo trying to announce this like, hey, I know it's been 7 years, but here's the new Smash game. It's got half the characters in it as before. Hello? But apparently I'm the biggest idiot of all because here I am putting myself in Sakurai's shoes asking, what would the Smash roster really look like if it was cut in half? Combining what I think Sakurai/Nintendo's...
Okay, I guess I can kind of see.
Some of these characters have overstayed their welcome. Why is he still here? So here's what we need to consider. How popular a Smash fighter is both in...
Yeah, okay, I guess. Exactly in half, though? That seems a little bit much. Like... There's only like a few characters that I would actually cut, though. Some might come from personal bias, so. Oh, wait. What? No, this isn't. Okay, so. What about you? Do you have a...
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was by all accounts a once-in-a-lifetime...
Here we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see. I really hope red means... Wait.
Making the worst possible roster was definitely an interesting challenge because it required...
Oh, you try to make the worst one. Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Okay, we'll not count that. We're not gonna count this one. Okay, here we go. Relax, Alex. Let's see if I can relax from seeing your fucking thing.
Ah, didn't see you there. That was a weird video, talking about some hypothetical scenario about Smash Brothers. It's a little much to be getting carried away about, but all the same, it is a lot of fun. Now I'm about to do something maybe I will regret, and I'm going to ask you for your opinions on a...
Does he actually show it? Okay, here we go. Uh... Dude took out Jigglypuff. That's a bad sign. Why is Bowser sideways? Took out Banjo. God damn you. Oh, he took out Fox? Oh. Uh. Can I get a closer look? There we go. There we go. I want to assume this is just a parody. Alright. Took out Fox. What the fuck? Do people really not like Fox? Or did people just stop caring about Star Fox? Like, what's going on? And also, isn't Fox kind of like an icon uh, of Smash now? You can't realistically take out Fox from Smash. Like, think of every other, like, Smash clone. Like, there's always gonna be, like, some character who uses a shine. Like, oh. Kept the Maze. You kept Little Mac. You're keeping Wii Fit? Personally, Wii Sports is probably a lot more popular than Wii Fit. Keeping both Xenoblade characters. Interesting. Keeping Byleth and Marth? That's kind of weird. Keeping all Kirby characters, okay. Took out all the Kid Icarus characters? Okay, at least he kept Bowser Jr. Nice change. Took out Rosa? Took out Duck Hunt? Like, do people not understand the importance of retro characters? I don't care if he kept Little Mac. Like, okay. He kept Game & Watch. That's cool. Yeah, he kept... Steve is the only friggin'... Oh my god, he took out friggin' Cloud and shit? Oh, wow. Wow. Damn. Damn. Nah. Alex. Nah. Oh, what's the tissues? Took out banjo shit. Oh god. Took out K. Rool? Kept Diddy Doggy, but not K. Rool? Unbelievable, man. Trash list. Fucking. Well, okay, let me check it again. Yeah, definitely 1.5. Not only you cut out the freaking. Cut out characters from the freaking Smash 64 roster, but a ton of other characters that has a meaningful spot. Fuck out of here. Aaron it Mar. At least the fucking name, man.
What's up, guys? It's Aaron Martin. Today is a very special day because today's the day that I'm gonna make probably a lot of you mad. Smash director Masahiro Sakurai has continually made.
Damn. Damn. Okay. Let's see here. Does he have like a full list? Please tell me he has a full list. Here we go. Okay. Okay, he kept the full list. He kept the Smash 64 vets. Okay. Fox and Falco. Nice, nice. You're gonna keep Ice Climbers? Duck Hunt Dog is better. You're okay, so you're choosing Villager over Isabel. That's interesting. You kept Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Sonic staying, yeah, of course. Mewtwo, okay. Robin? You want to keep Robin? The fuck? Okay, you got Marth, Roy, and Ike. That's all you need. Get Robin out of here. How the fuck? I want to zoom in. This might be the first list I have ever seen that is actually keeping Min Min. This dude wants to keep Min Min, but takes out Rosalina and Bowser Jr. Man, Aaron. What's her name again? Aaron and Mar. This is gonna be harder. because you kept Min Min. You had Banjo. Took out Daisy. I think Daisy is an important character. Is an important enough character. Still kept the Fire Emblem trio. But you picked Robin over Byleth. You kept Incineroar. That's interesting. Over Greninja? Kept all the meats, of course. Okay, that is very interesting. Pit and Palutena, but no Dark Pit. I guess he wants to, like, add another fire... not Fire Emblem. What, Kid Icarus character? Which... Cool. Dang, this dude does not like Street Fighter, dude. Or any, like... Like, he took out both Ken and Ryu. Haha. Well, alright. Well, you kept Banjo and K. Rool and a bunch of other characters that I care about. But you took out Rosa, Bowser Jr. and a bunch of other... And friggin' Greninja. But no, your worst take, keeping Min Min and Robin. 2.5 out of 5. This is not looking so good. This is not looking so good. Cutting and rebuilding Smash Bros. Alright, Thorgy, Arcade. What you got?
Before we get started with this very special builder roster, we've got an extra spooky follow-up to our last episode. In the Halloween episode, I told you that we were partnering with Terabytes, a brand new documentary about the history of horror video games. This love letter to those games that keep you up at night and haunt your dreams is being made by the passionate creators behind such documentaries as In Search of Darkness, easily the best salute to 8 horror films ever, and FPS, an incredible in-depth exploration of the first-person shooter genre. Well, thanks to all of you filling out those surveys in the last episode.
Oh, of course you want Waluigi in here.
6 full guest characters and 2 echo guest characters. One full of today's statement. Yep, I'll head one up on the cut side, and that just screwed up the...
He's cutting Yoshi? That's a... First of all, Smash 64 vet. What do you say?
Symmetry of this whole thing, but trust me, it's even. Everyone happy?
What? No. Dr. Mario respect. Where's Piranha Plant? Oh, he's in cuts. You're cutting Bowser Jr., Rosalina, and Daisy? And Jigglypuff? Bro. Cutting Falco and Wolf? Did you cut Fox? No, you didn't. Okay. Cutting Diddy Kong and King K. Rool? Wait. Where's Donkey? Okay, he's in Keeps. Diddy and King K. Rool? My dude, is that fucking Kron over Roy and Ike? Oh hey, surprise, surprise! You fucking keep Ryu, but take out Ken. Don't get me wrong, I hate fighting Ken in Smash, but holy shit. Pyron, Mithra. Okay, well at least you're not a fucking... Okay, at least you keep one Xenoblade rep. Keeping both Villager and Isabelle is interesting. Usually, you would just keep one or the other. Damn, you're taking out all Castlevania? Snake? I think Snake kind of like set the groundworks of like third part. I think he's like the first third party character to like get into Smash. And I kind of like, I think he like started the groundworks for that. You kept Sonic, that's cool. You took out Olimar, dude? Glad you kept Banjo. And Steve and Sora. But Olimar? And you gonna take out friggin' what? Oh my god. Okay, Thorgy. Oh no, Thorgy. 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 Nah. Nah, this ain't it. 2 out of 5. What? Why did it do that? Why does it do that? There, okay. Guys. This is not looking good. Okay. Alright, Mr.
Super
Rister
Smash Bros.
Mice.
Ultimate has a lot of characters. Like, a lot. It's one of the main things that a lot of people find so intriguing about the game. For the most part. Also,
Is this your list? What's your list? Oh no. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, keeping all the Smash 64 vets. Keeping Peach, taking out Daisy. Oof. Diddy. Hey, you kept Banjo. Nice. Kept Joker. Okay, so you kept Isabelle. That's cool. You want to keep Sheik. Zelda. I don't know. Well, like right here, you took out ZSS, so like you're gonna like I think Sheik kind of uh honestly I would swap you took out K. Rool? Damn, you took out Steve. That's crazy. Greninja, the most popular Pokemon? Hold up, bruh. Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Pokemon Trainer. Those are all Gen 1 Pokemon. You mean to tell me that you are a Gen 1er? I like that you kept Banjo. You're keeping Byleth? There's a new game. There's a new game out for Fire Emblem. They could just add that. Let's see. Again, taking out Ken when you're going to keep Ryu. And also Cloud with Sephiroth. You're taking out DDD? You're taking out Bowser Jr.? Like, a part of me, like, kind of understands why people want these characters out. Because they're
A few days ago, I saw a video pop up on YouTube called Fixing Breath of the Wild's Biggest Problems. It was a great video and an even better idea, so I thought that I would try to do that in Super Smash Bros. Flavor. Now, Super Smash Bros. Is one of my favorite series of all time, and not only is it one of my favorite games itself, but through its roster, it has also introduced me to a ton of my favorite characters and franchises outside of just Smash Bros. And I think that's a similar experience that a lot of people have had with the game. There's just such an appeal to it of going and being able to beat up your friends in a productive way that brings you closer. But it definitely isn't without its faults. Not even just Smash Bros. Ultimate, but as a series as a whole. And as the franchise continues to grow and get more and more installments, it's getting more and more likely that we're going to see a new director of Super Smash Bros. Take the place of Masahiro Sakurai, who's the current director. And Smash is going to really have to change their mentality of improvement. So far, it's been bigger is better, more characters, more stages, more music, more World of Light. Ugh. So this is going to be a multi-part video series. I don't know how many things I'm going to find to fix about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but this is the first one, the roster. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, Super Smash Bros. Has seen an increase in roster size since the very first game, which only featured a handful of characters. And with each new game, I've always thought, wow, we have so many characters, how can they do more than this? And then after the next game, I look back on it and think, oh my goodness, how did I get by with so few characters? But in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we're going to have nearly 90 playable characters, which I believe is more than any other fighting game out there. Some people would argue, well, we can't really increase the size from this without messing up the game's balance, so let's just keep what we have. But I think that the issue with the game's balance goes a bit deeper. Now, what they've done with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is absolutely incredible. Nearly every character is viable to some extent, and there isn't any other character that totally eclipses the rest of the cast, like Meta Knight and Brawl. But because they have so many characters in the game, I think that they've hit a point of diminishing return. In the original Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64, there were only a dozen characters, so each character got their time to shine, most of them having their own stage, and a lot of care and detail was put into their limited movesets. When Melee came around, this was only doubled upon. But as Brawl and Smash 4 and now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate have just added more and more characters, by nature of how many characters there are, the only viable way to have the balance of the game make any sense is to balance more based off of gimmicks rather than the actual engine of the game. Let me explain what I mean real fast. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, Ness is hot garbage. Compared to some of the higher tier characters like Fox, Falco, or Marth, Ness just has so many tools working against him that make him a pretty unviable character within the game of Melee. That being said, just because Ness's moveset is bad and just because he has bad frame data on a lot of his moves, under the hands of a skilled player, he can still cause a lot of damage and wreak havoc. The same goes with other so-called unviable characters in the game, such as Pichu or Bowser. Melee didn't do the best job giving each character a super viable move and building around that, but because Melee's gameplay engine was so strong, I don't know the game super video game franchise and then turned into more of an anime and manga, video game franchise and then turned into more of an anime and manga, and then back to video games and then back to anime manga, and then kind of just disappeared for a few years before coming back to video games. Needless to say, it's pretty complicated, but it's been incredibly influential and one of the only games to really challenge Pokemon and what they're doing. And the face of that series is probably Agumon. I would have a hard time arguing against him. Our last 3 inclusions for the roster are going to be the A few days ago, I saw a video pop up on YouTube called Fixing Breath of the Wild's Biggest Problems. It was a great video and an even better
If you're a regular here, or you're new, I won't judge, you might want to subscribe before we begin. I have a lot of Smash Brothers content like this, and we're about to go to some very interesting places. Smash roster speculation is a Bowser was the right call, and prioritized by the other Mario characters. Sorry, Plant Gang. Now for a spicy one. Technically the elemental opposite of spicy. A lot of people wanted the Ice Climbers to come back, and hardly anyone plays them now. With a trimmed down roster, we can't afford to reserve space for fighters that just sit pretty on the menu, which, unfortunately, melts away Popo and Nana's footing. And if you thought that one was spicy, I can hear the angry mob already. But don't blame me. Blame Square Enix being notoriously stingy with their characters. Not only would Seth have to overcome that, he'd have to beat out multiple other Square Enix reps, including his own game's protagonist, or hope they all come back first. I just don't think a smaller roster would have any room. Alright, here's where we are so far. Still here? Haven't clicked away and shot?
Today we are cutting the f***ing Smash roster in half. Here are the ground rules. There is no seniority. Anybody can get cut regardless of whether or not they were in the first game. I'm going to be making my selections based on relevancy, whether or not I like them,
Alright, let's do this. So, Smash Ultimate clocks in at a whopping 89 fighters. This is absurd for any video game, especially a fighting game to have a roster this large. So absurd, in fact, that the game's director Sakurai has basically once again changing the roster, but
So, we're trying something a little different on the show today. The microphone. It's in the shot. Where are the production values? No! I'm not really one to do unscripted videos a lot. I've given up on YouTube viability a long ass time ago.
The Smash Bros. Roster has just gotten bigger and bigger over time, culminating in a total of 86 characters. And while it will be fun to just keep adding to the roster, I don't think we'll be seeing a bigger roster in future titles. So list, I did not expect Welcome everyone to Channel Balake. I am of course Balake, and I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by today's video. Wait, every single one of you? Well, that would imply that everyone was here. Well, that's not very many. More equals better. At least, that's what my bank account likes to tell me. And like my bank account, the Smash Bros. Roster looks better as it gets bigger. Right? Wrong! Listen, as much as I love myself some clones, and the 700 Fire Emblem characters we have in this game, I think it's all just a little too much. So after Sora's inclusion as the final DLC character, we now have a staggering 82 official fighters in Smash Bros. Ultimate. But, I got to thinking, as a unique thought experiment, why don't we just, I don't know, throw away 2 decades worth of progress fighters and Dark Yeah, I know. Everyone right now is complaining about this character, including me. But to deny the impact of Minecraft being included in Smash, the single best-selling game of all time, would be criminal, much like the character in this game. Although in my roster, I would heavily nerf this smirking little troublemaker, I'd still keep Steve as my last pick for my ultimate Melee roster. Thank you all for stays the same. Just going to add Lucas and Isabelle back in as Echo Fighters, and Dark Samus, Daisy, and Lucina as costumes for their respective blueprints. Hopefully that
A challenge that I saw many throughout the Pokemon community try to do prior to the launch of Sword and Shield was trying to see what the best possible scenario would be for the games if half the Pokemon would be removed, which is what ended up happening. But today I'm changing the subject matter. What would the character roster of Smash Ultimate look like without half of its characters? This is a possibility that had me intrigued right from the start. We all praise the character roster of this game for having so many fan favorites so far as well, and our ballot win did seem kinda sketchy to say the least. With all of this being said, here is the roster with the characters removed. It may not be ideal to remove half the roster because of just how many fan favorites there are, but one thing I think we've learned from this situation is that if there indeed needs to be some cuts going forward, that if they were to take the roster down to 63, which is where we're at with all of the echoes and semi-clones eliminated, I think most people indeed needs to be some cuts going forward, that if they were to take the roster down to 63, which is where we're at with all of the echoes and semi-clones eliminated, I think most people would be okay with that. Okay, maybe 64 because of Captain Falcon. But some smaller cuts people would be okay with.
So you've probably seen, or at least got recommended a few videos like this, where people make the predictions for the next Smash roster, or you see them cutting the current roster in half. So anyways, I figured why not me? Obviously they're not gonna be in there, but you know what? We're gonna say they're gonna... Mii's are still gonna be around, so yep, there you go. There's the list.
Which criteria you use? Which criteria you
Alright, I'm going to be cutting the Smash Ultimate roster in half. I guess let me know in the
Has my mic been off this whole time? Oh my god, it's been unplugged. Holy shit. Well, that's great. Oh. Yeah, all these lists are absolute garbage. They just just suck. They suck. Just saying them straight up. They suck. No more of that. Instead, what we're actually gonna do. Oh, let me check here. Alright. We are gonna do. I'm gonna finally do my own cutting the Smash roster. Not in half, because I think there are characters that definitely should stay, but like it's just that there's not a lot of characters that I would like want to cut per se, or no, there's only like a few characters that I like actively want to cut. So, and there's just some characters that I just want to see like get reworked. So it's just between keeping getting reworked and flat out getting cut. So let's go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna just change these one. Okay, we got. What the fuck? Okay. Staying. Heavily change. Okay, what now? Hang on. But rework. There we go. And then we're gonna this one to get the fuck out of here. Get your little dog ass out of here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna remove that. Okay. Whew. Here we go. We are doing we are finally gonna cut the roster with Smash with a new Smash game being unedible. It's time that we cut the roster because we know that's just gonna happen. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna see Smash Ultimate Deluxe. Who knows? But anyways, saying it straight up, get all the Smash 64 veterans back in here. Smash 64 vets are staying. Link. Oh, maybe I should put Link in here too. Well, we're gonna put him here right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, here. Yoshi. I feel like I'm missing someone. I'm not missing anyone, right? This is all of them, right? Okay, well. Oh yeah, I don't have Kirby, fuck. Let me real quick reorder these. Oh wait, I need sandwich, fuck. I guess we could put Dark Samus in here. Well, I'm gonna put Dark Samus here for now. Because, as someone who hasn't played the Metroid Prime games that much, I think, Dark Samus needs to, like, be its own character. And, like, actually, like, get heavily reworked. Bless you. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, this is so fucking hard. There, okay. Okay. Let's just go down the list here. We got Banjo. This is gonna all be from, like, personal bias and, like, how I think the, how impactful, like how impactful their legacy is, and, like, if their movesets actually do work pretty well. And I say Banjo is worth staying. Bowser, or no, first let's go Bayo. Bayo. I mean, she is one of the top picks for Smash 4. Bayonetta 3, with Bayonetta 3, I mean, they could add some new stuff to her. I think she should stay. As much as I don't play Bayonetta, actually, I think I'm debating if I want to put Banjo-Kazooie down here, because I definitely do think some moves could get reworked. I'll put it here. Bowser, no duh, that stays. Bowser Jr., I definitely do want to see in a next Smash game. Because, like, he definitely is an important enough character. He's like one of the main, like, Mario antagonists, so no duh. Byleth, you gotta go.
the new Fire Emblem game, and also like yeah, there really is just too many Fire Emblem characters. If they want to add like one more Fire Emblem character, or like one new one, just use the new one. You gotta get rid of some, like Crom. Cloud, I think Cloud should stay as well. Final Fantasy VII being as huge as it is, like, and it represents Final Fantasy and the legacy of Final Fantasy VII. The remakes are something that that just like that makes the characters worthwhile. Corin, you're gone. Daisy, I do want to see Daisy in the next Smash game. But like, she has to be her own character. Like, honestly, I don't want to see Daisy just being some clone of Peach. Like, come on now, do better. Dark Pit, again, he needs a rework. Like I think Pit should have some sort of rival character, and I don't think Dark Pit should just be like some. I just don't think Dark Pit just being Pit again with some subtle differences. Like, I think that's doing a disservice to the character. Diddy Kong, of course. If you have Donkey Kong, then you have to have Diddy Kong. Dr. Mario, you are a skin. Get the fuck out of here. Falco, you can stay. Duck Hunt, actually, I've been flaming people for taking out Duck Hunt Dog. But then again, but it wasn't like the only reason why I was dogging on them. Get it, dogging on them. I don't know. I actually kind of like Duck Hunt Dog in a weird way. Like, he, like the concept of, him, like the concept that there are actually 3 characters in one, and one of them is on the, like, on the outside shooting at the screen is kind of a cool concept. And yeah, there's zoners, but like, I think there's like a lot worse zoners. They're not hyped by any means, but a part of me wants them to stay, but they are probably gonna like be gone. I think I'll put them stay for now. Ganon, you can stay, but you gotta get heavily reworked, man. Holy shit, dude. Like, how are you just a Falcon clone for this long? It makes no sense. Greninja, you can stay. You can stay, Greninja. Alright, Dragon Quest. I'm gonna put the Edric one here for now because, okay, well, we have How many Square Enix characters? We got Cloud, Seth, and Sora. Now, this guy. Dragon Quest characters. They're not. I'm not even that big into Dragon Quest. But, like, at the same time, like, a lot of people do like him. And their moveset is, like, pretty far out there. Let me zoom out real quick. Hold on. I'd say maybe I gotta make a note here. I'm gonna put either you get in or get out. Oh my god, I keep fucking messing up the cap lock for everything. Oh my god, dude. Okay. We're gonna put, this is the skin that I use, so we're gonna put him here. And for Duck Hunt, we're gonna put you here too. Ices, I think you feel kind of dated at this point. A lot of people wanted you back, but like honestly, I think there's a lot better character archetypes. I think, you kind of, yeah. You can stay. Incineroar, ooh. Incineroar's hard. I like Incineroar, but he's not like one of the more popular ones, though, so. Part of me wants to put him here, but like his moveset is actually kind of crazy to the point where I don't want to see him go like that. But then again, he's not like, it's not just about like legacy stuff. It's about like how interesting their moveset is. I'll put him here since I like you. Inkling, you're Splatoon, so yeah, you gotta stay. Isabel, I was just saying, you either, for the Animal Crossing ones, you either keep the villager or keep Isabel. Maybe both, but I don't know how you would, but I think Isabel is probably the fan favorite than villagers, so put him there. Joker, I guess I'll give it to you Persona fans out there. DDD, your Kirby, no duh. Oh wait, I forgot these guys. Okay, well, if we're gonna have Ryu, then we have to have Ken. Not Luciano. Ken. Kazuya, you representing the Smash, no, what? The Tekken series is a pretty big name. I've also considered in the fighting game genre. But I don't know if like there's Tekken 8 though. You either, if I were want to keep him in, I would love to see him get heavily reworked, but like, then again, that's only for like whenever he uses the stupid armor shit. So it's either you get in or get out. Carol, of course you gotta stay. Come on, man. Little Mac. Ooh. I'm not sure about Little Mac. Like, I would like to put him in. He can say, but he needs to get reworked. But like, I don't know how you can rework a character like this. So it's either you get in or get out. Lucario. If we're keeping Mewtwo, then Lucario, you gotta go. Lucas, we gotta show the mother fan base a little more love, even though they can get a little cringe sometimes. Marth, you gotta stay. You gotta be your represent Fire Emblem, I guess. Lucina. I would say rework her, even though that as she is right now is fine, but like, if we want to like go in a direction where there are no clone characters, then yeah, we gotta give her an overhaul. Mega Man, you gotta stay. Smash tier list, yeah. Meta Knight, you're staying. Mewtwo, you're staying. Mies, y'all are staying. There you go. Min Min, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Thank you. Game & Watch? Should we keep Game & Watch? Yeah, I think he's been in like 4 games in a row. Like, what? I mean, and also like, he's like the first ever handheld game console. Well, made by Nintendo at least. So yeah, I would keep Game & Watch. Palu, you can say. Peach, you can stay, Peach. But I would like to see some Showtime, some stuff from Peach Showtime. Pac-Man, you gotta stay. Olimar, you can stay. Pichu, ooh, nah, we gotta make room. Pichu, get out. Plant, you gotta go. Pit stays. Pokemon Trainer, oh yeah, you definitely staying. Pyramithra, as big as, I know people like Xenoblade and a lot, and the minority of folks like Pyramithra. I think they're probably going to make room for like other characters in the series. So, but like, if they want to rep Xenoblade a lot more, then I guess you gotta have both Shulk and Aegis, right? So I guess it's either you get in or you get in or get out. But Shulk, you gotta stay. Richter. I know Richter probably plays differently in his own Castlevania games. So I like to see that get reworked in that. Really, you can stay. But get reworked. Rob. I mean, that whole thing with Rob basically saving the gaming industry. And being like the first character based on a toy is an interesting concept. But I feel like his relevancy right now is not as big. Well, besides, him in the meta, but that's not really a good thing, though, is it? So it's either you get in or get out. Oh yeah, Roy, you can stay. Robin, get the hell out of here. Rosa, you can stay. Sephiroth. Ooh, okay. Well, I think the reason why people are speculating Sephiroth out is because Square Enix being really stingy about their thing. But like I said, if you have Cloud, you have to have Sephiroth, man. You gotta stay. Sheik, get out. Your time is done. Simon, sure, you can represent your Castlevania series. Snake, you can stay. Sonic, you need a rework, man. Oh my god. Sora can stay. Well, that depends on Square. Steve, you gotta stay, despite my bias towards you right now. Hang on the meta. Terry, ooh. You got a new game out. You got... you're in Street Fighter 6, but... representing SNK? Yeah, it's either you get in or get out. At that point. Toon Link. I mean, I don't want... I know how important the series, the Toon Links, or the Wind Waker and that side of the Legend of Zelda lore is important with Toon Link. But I feel like the direction on where Legend of Zelda is going, I think they want to prioritize that over any other of the lore, or any other of its lore. But whether they want to represent that still, yeah, it's either you get in or get out. Villager. It's from Animal Crossing. We already have Isabelle up here. If they want to keep both Isabelle and Villager, they can. But if they want to keep one or the other, then that's fine. And that's also a possibility. Yeah, it's either you get in or get out. Wario, no duh. Wii Fit, get the hell out of here. Wolf. Yeah, you complete the trio. Young Link, your time has come. Get out. Zelda, you gotta get that rework, girl. You gotta get that rework, bitch. That sounded hella gay. I am so sorry. ZSS. Huh. I Okay, so she basically falls into that category of like the whole swapping. It's kind of like the Sheik thing, where she used to be a character that changes with different forms, but not anymore in like the next game. And I'm not sure if they want to keep that kind of gameplay, or if they're gonna go into like a direction with Metroid where they're gonna focus on the suit and less of the one without it. But I think a lot of people know Zero Suit Samus from like Smash, so yeah, it's either you get her to get out. And that's it. Wow. Alright, well, let's save that. And this is the entire... Hold on. And that's the list. Right there. Boom. Like I said, there's not like a whole lot of characters that I would like cut. There's just that there are some characters that like that do kind of relatively fit, but just kind of like but like it's either like too obscure or just like there's like other options they want to add. Actually, let me do some edits real quick. For Sephiroth, now thinking about it, if the whole license thing with Square is really an issue, then I guess he can go here. Simon, yeah, that can go down here. I'm not sure if they're able to keep Steve. And they probably will. Lucas, I can definitely see him not returning as well. Or maybe he will. Joker, again. Joker, I guess, is also another character that probably would not make it back, but like, considering how popular he is, like, no duh. Or is that kind of like, I mean, why wouldn't he? And that's... Oh my god, be quiet. And that's it. That's... Okay, that's now the list right here. Alright. It is almost 8, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I'm gonna end it off on this list right here. So, yeah. Can I save this? I can save the image. Ooh. Boom. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll definitely get back to Kingdom Hearts next stream. It's just that this time I wanted to like do a stream, but I wanted to like I didn't feel like playing Kingdom Hearts right now, so yeah, take care, have a good night.